let's do this. I mean, we've done it, but I had to quickly replay a couple of things. Zoom.
Right. The engines are functional. There's a vertical thrust.
Hi.
That's a good sound.
Welcome back to the Invincible.
This could actually work.
I am
Time to take off. So far, so good.
dying. My body.
Sources in takeoff position.
Are you able to increase?
I'm checking.
You see, it's Black Week, and I have to work. Obviously, I mean, I work every week, but yeah, let me tell you.
Shit. What's going on? The warning lights are activating and the source's not lifting at all.
That doesn't necessarily mean anything's bad. Ascension requires maximum power. Just give the engine some time, okay? Let's check the controls.
I worked overtime like
Everything's fine here.
every day that I worked. Hello? Can we not lag? I even tried to change a couple settings to just make it more smooth, which seemed to work.
Hey.
Oh, what?
What happened?
I didn't do anything. The saucer suddenly dropped and crashed into the ground. Shit! The generator cover must have cracked open.
Evacuate immediately. There's no chance it'll fly again. It's a good thing it failed this way. It could have been considerably worse.
Huh? Where have you gone, buddy? Astrogator, one of the robots moved away from the perimeter. It stands all by itself, on a distant hill. It's active, I guess. Doesn't it know how to get back?
Do you think it's worth investigating?
I guess everything's worth investigating now.
Did the thing teleport to me? Where are we going anyway? We're not going this way, are we? Stomach is a little crazy, but you know, whatever. Haven't eaten yet. Ah, we're getting a lot of lag. Computer's supposed to be good. Maybe it's a bit slow like me. Black Week. More busy than I've ever been at work. Body just in pain. And then comes December. Oh my. That's gonna be just as bad. Actually, it's gonna get worse. Speaking of December, I will try to upload a video every day of December, as is tradition. Of course, I'll be working 3 days a week, so it might not be as easy.
I've driven into a side location. They were very active here too.
So what I'm gonna do for December, I'll try to make a bunch of videos ahead of time. So for the next week and a half or whatever until it's December, you're probably only gonna see a couple of these videos, because I can just upload those, and then I'll be working on a bunch of videos that are then gonna come out December and onwards.
Obtaining research material from the walls surrounding the valley. Cutting out blocks of rock.
Were they performing geological research?
What else? Yes, stomach. I get it. Jesus. Ruined my recording. Very alive.
Not necessarily. In these blocks, there are inorganic objects. Solid, metal, sharp-edged lumps.
Indeed. Very Is that it? I think so. We're gonna get out of here. My back is still in pain, but at least it's a good workout, I guess. Getting stronger. It's also really helping me to lose a lot of weight, and that's good. Nine-hour workdays. Standing up the whole time, just lifting heavy packages. And it's super busy, so you can't go at a normal pace. You have to go really super fast. And then your friends around you, they also need help. So laggy, I love it. That's so amazing. Especially since we haven't really had any problems. But so be it. I'm in a can't be fucked mood today.
Well, I've got to the place where they were digging. It's hard to miss. They set up a huge machine at the center. It must weigh hundreds of, no, thousands of tons. The ship that brought all of this must be...
Gigantic, yes. The Invincible surpasses any of our units, even the largest orbital stations. In my opinion, it's a bit excessive.
Gives me the chills just knowing it's not far from here.
Well, maybe you won't have to see it at all.
Interesting. They found a sizable object deep underground. Stands out from the rest. It's not a part of the structures, but rather an independent, autonomous machine.
Also metal?
Yes.
So, a robot? Or something else that finally looks familiar?
Well, it looks a lot more like a robot than the other structures. The excavator has a massive work area. They had photos of the site in the database, taken before they started digging. It's unrecognizable. Inside, there's a structure. Yes, a metal one. Similar to the ones on the surface. But these are completely hidden underground. According to the schemes from the geological unit, metal can be found in every part of this area. There's also a couple of smaller cranes here. In comparison to the Colossus, they look like it's pups.
Yes, I got it. They have big machines. Bigger than ours.
Yes, I got it. Is anything over here? Why not? Whoa. Stop doing that. My God. Yeah. Anything else? How close can we get? Yeah, I was gonna say, if you walked out there, that'd be very brave. wiener. Let's get back in the car.
How far to that convoy?
Not far. Even if I make a few stops, it won't take long.
Wow. Driving along desolate road, I see a planet in the sky.
Astrogator, I've already covered most of the convoy route. I'm entering a more enclosed area. A ravine, to be precise.
I see. Can I count on a tactical report?
Of course, a simple analysis of the situation won't hurt anyone.
That's for sure.
Laggy, laggy, laggy.
Better try elsewhere.
Wow, very helpful. What's that? What is that? What is that? What are these? What is that? What are those?
The road ahead leads straight to where the convoy was heading.
Well then, what are you waiting for? Any doubts?
No, I don't. I still think we have to go there. If they're not in the base, they must be somewhere, damn it.
So, what's on your mind?
Guess I gotta lower all the graphics.
I can just drive in there, straight to the convoy. Or try and take a side path, to remain unnoticed until the very last moment.
Bold assumption. Could be an unnecessary detour. I leave that to your judgment, though. It's your call, Yasna.
All right, I'll try to get there via the side path.
Sure, I guess I'll do that. La 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 la. Get in there. Start driving. Side path is up there. We gotta go over here. Start turning the car now. I guess I'm not supposed to drive there. Guess I'm supposed to walk there. Because the car can't... Whatever. We're really leaving the car behind? Is that a good fucking idea? You gotta be any one of this convoy, man. What are we doing? Couldn't we have just walked on the road? I don't know why I'm climbing all this. But it's what we're doing. see, the car wouldn't fit here.
The radiation level is rising rapidly.
Yes, now be careful of radiation, of other people. Just watch yourself.
Considering the radioactive environment, I assume the probability of finding people here is close to zero.
It might well indicate something quite the opposite. Human technology equals radiation, after all.
Bingo! There's a stuck vehicle. Must be part of the convoy.
How many people?
None. Only the vehicle. It was penned down by a pile of rocks.
So, they abandoned it just like the ones at the base? What about the rest of the convoy?
There's also an antimat.
Any activity?
It's quiet so far. Nothing alarming. The antimat too. It's lying slumped on the ground, motionless. I'll have to get closer to see more. Just need to find a suitable descent.
You gonna question that? I feel like this rings a bell now. I think this might have been part of the demo. That stuff down there. And finding the convoy. Walking through holes. Because you start off driving in that little thing, right? I think. So that's probably... I think I've done this.
Found a way to the convoy. What might interest you, sir, is that it appears to be a mechanically drilled tunnel. Circular, precise.
I'm more curious about what's on the other end. Although curious might not be quite the right word.
Slidey, slidey, slidey.
Yes, I am. Oh, shit. They're close. At least one. There's not a soul. I don't see anyone.
Yeah, I've done this. It's about to get interesting. But before we do that, let's go over here. Put that tracker down. I could have come from this way, which, as it would appear, would have been maybe more interesting. I think that's what I did in the demo. And then came up here and walked through here, and I was here, and I looked through the different holes, and I walked through the hole up there. Or no, I couldn't. I could only walk up to it. Okay, I see. So now I've entered from... Okay, yeah, very cool. Trackety, trackety, track, track.
Oh no. Astrogator. They're dead.
So you found someone.
Hoffman. Of course. Oh, I definitely had a feeling.
After seeing their base, I had a feeling it might end like this. Still, I wonder, what were they looking for? Was it that they killed? Just what the hell?
You mentioned the antimat.
Looks inactive.
Might be for the best. Although, it could have recorded what happened.
All right. It certainly should.
Sure should have.
Okay, I'm getting into the antimat's recorder.
Trying to, anyway. I guess it's very easy.
What do we have here? They were preparing departure. The convoy's heading somewhere. I was there! It's the location with the giant cranes. Right before they lifted that strange artifact above ground level. They're getting close to where I am now. They're here. Sending a probe. It's hard for them to reach the site. That's why they're trying to get there from above. Oh, they're tunneling their way through with a beam of antimatter.
How subtle. Can you locate the breach?
I'm looking at it now. They've pierced a hole 7 meters in diameter, and it's hard to say how deep. I have a bad feeling about it. Looks like they found whatever they were looking for in that ominous tunnel. Of course.
Don't jump to conclusions, Doctor. Not before you finish. We need to know what to expect there first.
Probe control.
Shame. The transport's leaving. Those containers ended up in one of the transporters. I wonder if it's still nearby. Something's going on. One man's trying to draw the attention of the others to... I have no idea what's beyond the frame. The photo is such poor quality. You can clearly see the fear on his face. One of them is staring with concern at an instrument. Some sort of meter. Next slide. People rushing out of the tunnel, running from whatever's in there.
But are we still considering whether you should go inside? I admit it's all very intriguing, but also too risky. What I'm trying to say is, I fear for your safety, Yasna.
It's like a bit late for that.
Rightly so. I'd be scared out of my mind if not for our link. You help me keep it together, sir. One of the antimatters fired straight into the tunnel.
And? What happened next?
There's nothing else. Only... darkness. Total panic. Everyone's trying to escape. The second antimat, that's what destroyed it. People are frozen with fear. They don't know what to do. There's also a second antimat. It's shooting into the air.
Unbelievable. Both were faulty.
It's firing directly at the crew. Shooting them. One by one. It's horrifying what an antimatter beam does to the human body.
I'm sorry you have to see this, Yasna. Regis 3 doesn't spare you.
Sarcasm?
Damn this mission. I curse whoever sent us here to play some half-assed spy game. Someone hid behind a rock.
How do you know?
This antimat has thermal imagery. Hiding from it made no difference. One man has raised his hands in surrender.
So it shot him.
If only a machine could take pity on him.
With a proper programming, it could recognize such gestures, but it could never feel compassion. No.
It killed him. The machine just killed him. Oh, fuck.
Yasna?
The last photo is from a few moments ago. I'm on it.
Bloody hell, so it's not dead after all. The machine that massacred the Alliance is still operational, and it could target you at any moment.
Let's hope not.
Perhaps it's best to hope. While moving away.
Yeah.
If that's all.
What about that tunnel?
Right.
Yeah, well, I gotta go somewhere.
I'm not hearing you object, sir.
Go ahead, Yasna. I know you'll do it anyway.
Well, I wanted to... Well, whatever. Wait. It must be further up ahead. Here. Oh. Yeah, I remember. I remember what happens.
I can hear a rhythmic, metallic sound coming from beyond the tunnel.
Take your time, Yasna.
I can't hear. I don't understand you, sir. The audio's breaking up. I'll get back to you once I reach the end. It's an Arctan. Coming at me. Huh. Carrying something. I got out. Well, inside a cave.
Yasna, can you hear me? Over.
Copy that. I don't feel too. My head feels like it's bursting from pressure.
Breathe, Yasna. You need to rest.
No. No. I'm better now.
All right, then. Can you tell me what's in there?
Seems like this robot started a task and then got stuck in a loop.
What task?
Carrying boxes. It took one but never left.
Why do you think it's stuck?
Well, it goes in circles, using the same path. This place is full of metal bushes.
Same as the ones before.
Yeah.
Well, the lower parts of the bushes are fruitless.
So the Alliance came to pick the fruits.
Touch it. Oh yeah, I shouldn't have done that.
I'm pretty sure the box is filled with research material. Those fruits.
Could you retrieve them somehow?
It won't be easy to snatch a crate from its steel grip. I'll come closer first.
Hee. Fine, we'll check over here. Quickie. Nothing. Let's go.
I think their crew took some soil samples. There's this chipped rock, revealing what lies beneath the surface.
Which is more metal?
Yes, a metal interior.
Green suit. Like my thumbnails. Groovy drew me as an alliance. So what are these guys called? You know, I'm one of the... Are they bad? We don't know that they're bad. They're just human, right? I'm one of them. That's me right there. I think I have an orange helmet, which means I have a little more authority, maybe. But yeah, look at the... There you go. Sorry, yes, now I'm a bit snappy today. Water. Batki, batkatagukake. Leggy leg. This is the type of game you want to be as beautiful as it can be, but if it starts to get all laggy and stuff, it's not really worth it. What am I to do? I seem to remember you going that way. But not yet. So what else? What did I miss? Was I supposed to say something over here, even though I already looked at that like a billion times? Well, just once, I guess, but...
Roots are exposed as well. They're not embedded in any rock, but in a tissue-like alloy.
My bad.
Bushes growing out of metal soil.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
So, all the bushes in this area, and there are plenty of them as I understand, appear to grow on the rock. But deep down, their roots are embedded in metal. Perhaps you should take a closer look at them, Doctor.
I'm checking. Give me a sec.
Perfect.
How? Over here? Looky. Taking a look? Take a look. I can't go that way, right? We agree on that? Or am I going back now just to go over there again? Wibbly wobbly. It must be something over here. Oh my god, can you believe it?
Everything matches. There's metal all around. And the bushes have a direct connection with the whole system.
Interesting. Sounds similar.
To the structures I saw following Gorski. Yes. Huh. Well, perhaps it's... looks like 2 generations. One, old, dead, a relic. Second, these bushes grew in the remains of the former generation.
Hang on. Are you saying that this new generation is alive? And the old one used to be alive?
We can't rule it out.
And you say that as a biologist? I haven't heard you mention cells, membranes, organs, or green bodies, which leads me to one conclusion. That thing is not alive, Doctor.
Well, we used to calling all life proteinaceous, especially ourselves. But that's on Earth. The universe doesn't give a damn about our classifications.
Exactly.
Are you abandoning your profession? All you have learned, discovered, researched so far?
I'm just opening up to the unknown.
Yeah, keep an open mind, man.
Shit! I can't handle it anymore.
We need to stop thinking we know everything. What? I think you just grew a 3rd hand. Hey, Robo. Ah! Jasna. Talk to me, Jasna.
The robot disappeared.
You must have broken its loop.
I didn't.
Now, you must have done something. Never mind. We'll try to locate it. But first of all, get out of there now.
I found the robot. It hasn't gone far.
Good. Please follow it.
Through this rectum, through this sphincter.
Oh, fuck. Fuck, it's getting up.
What? The robot?
No, the antimat.
You need to act fast. Move, Jasna. Fast!
No.
Jasna? Are you alive?
Yes. It destroyed the robot.
What's it doing now?
Oh no. Novak, you're a fine advocate. You always have been.
What are you saying, Doctor?
You've always been a great support for the entire crew.
No. Don't die on me now. I'm begging you. Don't give up. You can't. I failed you. Sorry. So fucking sorry. It's all my fault. You hear me? All mine. It was my decision. I decided to accept this mission. I brought us here. This goddamn planet.
How did I survive? Wait. You said you had a choice.
Jasna, you're alive.
If you could reject it, why didn't you?
After a series of successful missions, are you safe now?
Safe enough.
And the antimat?
He decided not to shoot me after all. Please continue, sir. I'm all ears.
You will agree that we were doing very well. Outstanding results.
That's how it ought to end. Well.
Yes, I fully agree, but then it seems...
She wants to look at already,
this could
man.
have been the crowning achievement of the entire expedition. Just imagine...
You could have at least asked us.
I did wrong. I know that now. I will never forgive myself for it. Neither do I expect you to.
Oh, to hell with it. I can't really blame you. After all, you're the commander. It's your job to make decisions like that. And live with the consequences.
Right. It means a lot to hear that from you, Yasna. Thank you. So, if I may, I would suggest watching your next steps.
There were no more antimats on the slides, sir.
I'm afraid that's not the only threat around, aren't you?
Of course I am. But I won't rest until I find out what happened to our people. How we can aid them.
It's dope looking, huh? Yeah, that'll do.
For now, you can forget about the research material. The only thing left of the Arctan is its feet.
Considering all the factors, I would assume everyone in the convoy is dead. If there's anything more to learn, it's from the recording devices. The first antimat told us a lot. The second one is destroyed. You spoke about the probe. Should be a valuable source of information. And the rovers. Are they on the convoy list?
What?
Oh, it's cooled down. Actually, it's right in front of me.
The rover, I mean. Do it.
Why even bother with security measures when they just leave keys in locks anyway? So, let's hear it.
Hello, base. This is Antka. Hello, Antka. Tesla here. I can hear you. Reporting. 25th day of the mission, 7:15 a.m. We arrived.
I saw it on the
We
slides.
encountered a terrain obstacle, but it has been removed.
You can skip ahead if you would.
We've established permanent access to the extraction site, separated the material for research. Now we're securing the first transport. Dr. Boza and Osterhaus have already begun their preliminary research here on site. Gotcha. I'm passing it on. Let us know if there are any updates. Of course. Over and out.
There's more.
Base, come in. Dr. Boza wants to talk with you. Tesla here. Over. We have a sort of discovery.
Oh, I'm listening.
25th day.
Base, this is Boza.
Doctor.
These tiny crystals contain highly advanced technology. Individually, they are slender and helpless. However, when in a group, they seem to stimulate and support each other, revealing new properties. At first, they started to emit an electromagnetic field.
Okay, and then?
A handful of small crystals gathered together. When in a larger group, they activated and... this is our biggest revelation so far. They started floating in the air.
Did I hear that right?
The larger the group, the easier, more freely.
Yes. Apparently it's flying.
Like a swarm of mechanical flies.
Slow down, Doctor. You say crystals, or rather flies. Which one is it?
Call it whatever you want. These creatures have a precise threefold symmetry, resembling the letter Y, with three-pointed arms connecting in a central bulge. Black as coal in direct light, shimmering with shades of blue and olive in reflected light. As my colleague Osterhaus mentioned, they somewhat resemble the abdomens of certain terrestrial insects. Is Markovnik there?
Navigator's unavailable right now.
Well, please let him know we'll submit our reports as soon as he's available. Oh, and have him send us another transporter, will you?
Autonomous robots the size of flies.
It's not finished. Let's keep listening.
Hello, convoy.
Anka, come in. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. We're finishing loading. Preparing to depart.
Don't!
Gets tense.
Leave the material behind and return to the base.
But why? What happened?
Scouts came back from this whole city.
Tesla? What's going on? Hello? Tesla, come in. Navigator speaking. Don't take anything. Just get out of there. Immediately. That's an order.
Last saved recording.
Amazing. Microbots grouping and flying together, similar to flies, capable of affecting other machines, even to the point that those affected become dangerous to humans.
The microbots, they must be dangerous as well. I don't know how, but not all people were killed by larger robots.
I think I figured it out, partially at least. The Alliance scientists were very clear that all of this had to do with an electromagnetic field, the field emitted by these flies. When people displayed disturbing symptoms, field measurements showed above average values. At first I thought it was a sensoric malfunction, after all the machines were broken. It turns out that field damaged them. So all the malfunctions occurred afterward.
Why didn't I think of it sooner? Prolonged exposure to strong electromagnetic fields can be harmful to the human brain. Usually it concerns long-term effects, months and years of unfavorable conditions.
Please elaborate, Doctor. What sort of effects?
Various brain dysfunctions. It may even lead to the arrest of vital organs.
So that's how... Barrett.
Most probably. Another known effect of the EM field is memory loss. The human organism continues to function normally, but the human being as such is helpless, vulnerable. Like a baby, they don't understand the world around them.
Can such a person learn the world anew?
It's unprecedented. All we can do now is believe that they will eventually snap out of it. And when they do, hope they won't be used as guinea pigs.
We both know this is going to be difficult.
Yes. And I don't even know if I'll survive this mission. Will I see them again? Will they develop properly? Even if it all works out, we will be strangers. They won't remember us. All that's left is hope. God damn it.
Perhaps researching those flies will help us to better aid our people. We're theorizing for now. Be worth examining. Confirm at least.
Got it, Astrogator. I'll search for those containers of flies.
Wait. I thought I was like closing the door. Oh. Alright. Is that a new objective? Does that mean we saved? I hope so.
I've located one of the transporters, sir. Please don't celebrate yet, though. Something strange has happened to it.
Something strange has happened to it. What is it? Well, we see it, but I have to go. I'm sorry. It's time. I wanted to start recording earlier, but I stayed in bed longer than I planned to because my body needed it. I need to go buy food before it's too late. And then I'll be recording more of this. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. But you should see it the day after this comes out. So, yeah. And then I'll be working on some December videos. Yeah. And I'll also be playing this game through December because it's something I can just easily record and upload, you know? Yeah. It'll be a mix of different things. I have some different videos that I need to edit and actually do work on. And not just record and upload, but actual editing. And I'm thinking I'll just schedule those for in December. I have one that I should finish today or tomorrow. But I'll just save that for December. And so throughout December there will be a video here and there that's a edited, more special video. Then there will be playthroughs like this one. And then there will be little indie games and little free games that are just short videos. And obviously some Christmas related games and stuff if I can find any. And yeah, that's that. Take care. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next episode. Mm-hmm.